Welcome, my friends, to our channel where we search the world over looking for unique and interesting products and gifts. I am Bob.
And I'm Alex.
And together we are
Bob and Alex.
It's a bad comedy team. We're not funny, we know. Okay, today we're going to talk about a product to self-stretch your back and shoulder. What is this thing called?
This is called the CoreStretch. Simple name. $74.99. You could have one. You could be an owner of one.
You want to talk about the reviews?
Yeah, 87 reviews, 4.4 star out of 5 rating. So
we're going to go ahead and show some of the things you can do with it and some of the claims they're making, and we'll kind of give our opinion and we'll move from there. So you want me to start in the chair?
Go ahead. Yep.
Alex? So I'm going to go ahead and start here. And one of the things is you have to put it right in the, I say, basically in the groin here.
Yep, groin region,
area.
yep.
And that's one of my problems because it's not always that comfortable there, if you ask me. But
so Bob's going to show you some beginner stretches here.
Yeah. So I'm 6'6". I would say I just, it does work for me. It is the, putting me to the limit, but I'm there.
You want your elbows extended, but still being able to have a good grip on it.
So I'm just going to lean forward like this, and I feel a stretch both in my shoulders and in my back when I do this.
Sure.
Now I can also lean forward and turn, right?
Yep.
So
There's a rotational.
And I can turn. There's just a little bit of turn. There's not a a large amount.
And sometimes it's a little hard to turn. I notice it kind of catches the machine a little bit.
Right. Oh yeah, because it's actually it's turning well this way, but not as well this way.
Not so well.
I'm going to go underhand.
Yep.
And now is this claiming getting more of my lats?
Yep, more your lats, and then you can do the side bending component too, while you do that.
And I have to admit, it does. I do feel it more in my lats when I do it this way.
So
latissimus dorsi for those of you and the lay people there. So I'm feeling right in through here on my lats.
Yep. Bob and I both agree for the shoulders and like the upper back. I mean, you get a good stretch.
Yes, you do. I really like this because there's a new theory out there about hanging, or brachiating they call it, when you're hanging from a bar. They can really help shoulder impingement and shoulder problems.
Sure.
So, the problem with this is I don't like the pressure on my groin here, and I certainly don't want it to hit my boys.
Yeah. Their claim here is that this is a self-traction device, and they even state better than inversion tables.
Yeah, and I would disagree with that.
Sure.
I don't think it gives you as much stretch as that. Now, I can also cross over like this, right?
Crossover, and they say that gets between the shoulder blades better, which I think I would agree.
You know what? It does.
Yep,
I
was feeling that quite.
Wow, it really does stretch between the shoulder blades. So I did have this a patient try this, by the way, who's got chronic back pain and nothing has helped him, and this didn't help him either. But I'm just, I don't. That's not a negative on the product because nothing has helped this thing.
So I'm going to show you intermediate, and I'm going to shorten it a little bit here. I think I'm going to go one more. So intermediate, they say you're supposed to go up against the wall.
Now this is one where I do worry about the boys.
Yep, this one, yep. And
because it can slide down.
It's helping that I'm wearing a belt right now because the belt is kind of holding it up. When I wasn't wearing a belt yesterday and I was testing it out, I mean, it was sliding all over the place. So you really want to get a good
should be wearing your All-Star Wrestling Championship belt buckle.
We should be. We should be.
That would keep it up.
I did have one of those back in the day. So, I mean, same concept. You're just standing. You can go a little deeper, probably, obviously when you're standing.
Obviously, you wouldn't do this if you're pregnant.
No, don't do this if you're pregnant, unless you want to go into labor.
That's right. It might
try it.
Promote things.
So I'm going to cross over.
So he's doing some of the same ones. He's doing it with the arms straight. He's doing it with the arms crossed over.
Yep. That is a good shoulder. I like this one.
Yeah, I was surprised. I have to admit, it did stretch me more than I thought.
Yeah. And they even... They claim too, your hamstrings and your calves are part of your core, which we would agree with. And they're advertising this as stretching your hamstring and your calves too, which we're
I think they're grasping a little bit there. They're stretching the truth. Maybe not stretching the truth. Yeah, but I mean the thing is, you can stretch your hamstring so well without this device.
Yep. So I mean, they state you can stay flat up against the wall. Keep your legs straight, come down and stretch your hamstrings. Yeah. I mean, even without the tool, you'd still be feeling it.
Yeah, you'd be feeling it. Why don't you show on the floor here,
and
Alex?
These are considered the advanced, and I was a little worried about these to start because I'm not the most flexible person. And you're probably going to laugh, but my hamstrings are just burning right now. So and I'm not feeling anything in my back.
Sure.
Because my hamstrings.
And that's the problem. It's gonna stretch the muscle that's the most tightest.
Yep.
So it's not going to help the back on here.
Yep.
Now, I had also mentioned, Alex, that, you know, I thought it would work better for the shoulder if you actually put it, like you sat, you know, put that on the floor.
Sure.
And then, so if you had a shoulder issue and you just use this for shoulders alone, that's my recommendation.
Yep. Or I could even bend my knees up and get a little stretch.
So you can stretch your shoulder every hour even, and a lot of times the theory again is now that that's going to help with impingement or some of the shoulder problems you have, maybe even a little bit of arthritis. So
I will say the rotational and side-to-side component is nice. I mean,
again, I'm a little surprised once you do it. I mean, it feels better than you did. I don't know, $74.99.
Yeah,
it's a little pricey for that. I mean, I'd want to know that it's going to work before I spent that much money.
Sure.
I mean, I'd maybe hang from a bar first to see that it was going to help my shoulder or my back. So
little, you know, it's less aggressive than an inversion table, but
yeah, you don't have to go upside down and experience that. So a little bit on the fence on this one.
Sure.
But
what are you going to give it? You got to give it a number.
Out of 10, I'm going to probably give it a 5.
I'm going to go a little higher. I'm going to go 6 out of 10.
Okay, you had to beat me, didn't
you? Yep.
All right, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to us. And also, if you have a product and you want us to tear it apart and give you a fair and honest review, we will do it for free. So just send it to the address down below. Thanks. Well, at least email us anyway.
We'll put a link below. Let us know what you think of the course.
Yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching.